Hey everyone, it's 𝗕𝗢𝗢𝗢𝗓 here, and today I'm going to be talking about something that was very important in my healing journey. Not so much in healing only my body, but also healing my mind, my thoughts, my beliefs, and as a result of that, creating a whole different life after the stage 3 bowel cancer diagnosis that I went through. And it was really about being honest with myself. Paulo Coelho, which is a very, very beautiful author that wrote the book, The Alchemist, which is a massive, massive, massive success around the world. I come from the same country as Paulo Coelho. I remember leaving Brazil with that book when I was 21 years old for the first time. And he says, if you want to be successful, you must follow one rule in life, and it's never to lie to yourself. And when I was diagnosed with cancer, I was already 38 years old. And I lived in this bubble in my head thinking that I was doing everything right. That I ate really healthily, that, I had everything under control. And you could say that I was this kind of perfectionist, type A personality, thinking that, I had it all together. But in actual fact, inside I was crumbling away because I wasn't being honest with myself. And being honest with myself in that process of changing was everything. Okay, and I'm just going to start challenging you today to think about, when it concerns your body, for example, I started asking myself, do I really eat healthily? Let's really think about this. I had stage 3 bowel cancer, no signs, previous to the actual diagnosis that were really kind of indicated I was going to have that serious diagnosis. I didn't have any genetic predisposition. How come if I thought that I ate so healthy that I had a diagnosis? And the truth is, I drank alcohol 4 days out of 7, which is more than half. I ate a sugary treat every single day. That is not eating healthily. And I know that there is this amount, there's enormous amount of pressure outside in the world to think yeah, but that's okay. That's it's not a problem. No, everybody does that. But we know what the truth is for ourselves, for our bodies. So when it concerns the body, I really want you to ask yourself, what am I doing to my body that is not in line with my truth? And there will be one thing, one habit. There will be, something that you do perhaps, every day that that you shouldn't be doing. But yet, you have this a voice in your head, this little program that overrides your intuition and your knowing that you should stop doing that and replace this perhaps with something else. Now, when it came to my emotions, again, I felt, I thought that I had it all together. I thought that I could suppress my emotions, that my past didn't affect my present and how I was living my life. That was a big fat lie. Our past does affect how we react to things, how we go about things, our behaviors are right now, especially when we try to suppress it and not process things differently. So if you are living with that frame of mind, thinking you can suppress everything that happened to you, and that actually I just need to get on with it, I really urge you to really look at that and start thinking what were the things that I didn't process well. And it doesn't have to be a whole past, but there will be some things that, you have kind of hidden somewhere inside of you that you're not being honest, that is actually affecting who you are right now. And it's so important because I really think that, and that's coming, through, generations. I'm 42, the generation before me, people were never really taught how to talk about the emotions and feelings. I would say my generation, it was at the very beginning of like, let's talk about what's going on, why you're feeling like this and where does that come from. And I'm really pleased to see that we have gone through some advancements and some progress in people acknowledging their feelings and emotions. But we're still a long way away. Otherwise, mental health wouldn't be, the biggest problem that we're facing these days. So just really going back into thinking, I want to be honest with myself, and I want to process whatever happened to me in the past, in a different way that I know it's affecting me right now. And the last part was my professional life, which was very much like thinking, am I fulfilled? Am I happy? I went back to my corporate old role after the cancer treatment, and I really tried to find myself, but I needed to be true to myself. I needed to be honest. Angelica, this is not you anymore. Yes, it was scary to change, to leave a whole career behind, to start my business. But unless I was true to myself, I was going to go down the same road of feeling, unfulfilled, unhappy, and then as a result of that, perhaps getting sick again. Being honest with ourselves is one of the biggest catalyst to change. If we are not honest with ourselves, we can't change. We stay in this bubble that we create in our heads, but deep inside we are unhappy. We start feeling signs in our bodies. So I really believe that, when I talk about this quote, if you want to be successful, you must follow this rule, which is never lie to yourself. It's not about being successful in wealth only. It's about being successful, within yourself, feeling happy, feeling in peace with yourself, fulfilled. It's beyond just, the physical, material things that we can create. I really hope this helped, guys. And thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care.